selection because Gen G finished the regular season in 4th. They're able to pick their side on Game 1 and Game 3. Blue side is what we expect all the way through playoffs because blue side pretty broken at the moment. Afrika notably did not ban Taliyah, second ban on the red side. It was Tom Kench in the place of the Taliyah. Gen G say that wasn't how our scrims were and ban away Aatrox and Taliyah. They want Game 2 to be as normal as possible. Because they have the red side, they will see Keen's champion before they have to draft anything in.
I love that sign. It's talking about how fun League of Legends is, very well designed, and well, you got the camera on Keen. He's the big guy on campus, and they're gonna ban the Quinn because, well, it's Keen. You're not gonna let him do that a second time to you and potentially lose the best of 3 because of it.
Very early Alistair pick here from Afrika. Freaks. They will first pick it in game number 2. It has been a fallback champion for Tucson, 9-5 on the pick. Notice it's taken over Shen. Can remember that Afrika, the reason why I was going to get there, Valdez, is Alistair pairs really well with the awesome dudes, whichever one you want in the bot lane. If it's not going to be a marksman, you want Alistair. It's going to be Swain this matchup before and can go Resolve Tree to not get pushed out by the Gnar, so he's going to go into the GP. So the roles are pretty set. What did Gen G last pick here? The Zoe is available. That will make such a standard Siege comp on their side. They were flexing the Varus to the last pick. It will be standard Siege comp and also the Gnar trying to push in the GP. But in Korea, GP traditionally has been winning this matchup recently. It hasn't been as Gnar favored. We're going to have to see a vintage Gnar performance from Juve like he did on that famous day against Griffin. The 2-0 there that lost everyone their minds over at the OGN Stadium.
Well, guys, we got a Zoe in the game as well. It is going to be up against Kuro's Yasuo. We'll be able to pick up that cleanse. We've seen Zoe's run away with games. We were talking about Siege compositions, and you look at Gen G's composition in general, and it's just got Gen G written all over it. It's got super standard all the way through.
What patch is it, Valdez? 8.13, 8.14, 8.15, 8, exactly. There's only one patch that Gen G plays on. No one needs to know what the patch is. It's 8.15 version. It says it at the top left. But Gen G are doing the Gen G thing. Afrika Freaks are doing the Afrika Freaks thing. They were one of the teams to flex their solo lanes for a long time. I think they got a bonus Gragas they shouldn't have gotten in this draft. Spirit has been up and down on the Gragas. Less ability power, more playmaking from Spirit, please.
Yeah, I would have to agree. And if they lose, no Evelynn in Game 3 as well. Do not want to see that. But Keen had a gigantic smile on his face when he saw the Gnar and just picked up the GP. You could tell, you know, that Camille ban, the second one, right? The Chase, okay, we get it, but the Camille, kind of a question mark from the side of Gen G. Were they so scared of the Camille that they gave away GP and Gragas away?
The answer is yes. They did not want to have Camille into Gnar and then Spirit camping topside, so they banned away the Camille.
Forced to use that heal. Nice slowdown from Core JJ. Tucson
he really wants it.
There it is. The body slam comes in and Ruler's going to go down. He will be paying for his crimes. And maybe Core JJ will as well, but the Zoe comes in, zones out 3, and it's only Ruler to go down.
Ruler's been a big game player before. He had a flash heal.
Good point that you must make in this kind of series.
But don't you see the trend? You know how a good teacher gets people to listen? He throws in some jokes. Speaking of jokes.
Throwing in a cow into the bottom lane, and there's a fat man too. Look at that damage coming on in. Tucson just tanking it up with his ultimate. How about Kuro to just show his face as well? Didn't even need him. A double kill now on the bottom lane as both flashes were down. They timed it perfectly for the dive. Level 6 on the Alistair, and Afrika are winning this bottom lane so hard.
Is there anything more scary than a Predator Gragas? We didn't even notice it was Predator Gragas. He might as well be Olaf rolling through at high speed. That man was already limber. This guy gets through some walls. Gragas has been working out, and that was a scary gank that Gen G were not ready for.
It's going to be gigantic for them now. They're Swain. Not normally the carry, but he's 2-0-1 and gets all the gold in the bottom side. So he's going to be hitting those items a little bit faster. We'll see if he can get that Route of Ages online, but just it's as easy as 1, 2, 3 for them. They line it up. Tucson I spoke too soon.
That was a Papa Smithy move right there by Tucson, but it worked just like it did for us. We won that game, Valdez.
It scared them, you know. They lined up against the right side wall, and they just had to go down.
To their advantage. In the regular season, doing the same thing every time will win you more best of threes. But in the playoffs, things like this can happen.
Well, he doesn't have his flash. It's just about to come up. He is going to use his ultimate. Do they have enough damage? Here's Tucson just to make sure. But in the end, won't need him as Kuro cleans up the kill. Here's Cuvee looking for the engage. That Gragas is going to stopwatch. Perfect timing to make sure he gets out. Chain of Corruption goes wide. And in the end, just looking to zone here. Fly gonna hop forward. I was talking about ability. The exhaust is gonna keep him alive, but here's Kramer, and Core JJ needs to stand beside someone, but not gonna work out as Kramer coming in now on the fly. Nearly takes him out the auto attack. Almost gets him on the backside. They really want to get this kill. Kuro is looking to dive the turret potentially.
Doesn't have flash. Can't just use the flash E. Why do Gen G keep walking up into these picks again and again? They keep trying to take control. Put down your control wards. Get on your side of the map and be safe. You don't have the ability to skirmish early. This is why awesome dudes were a thing. They can fight before Rulers ready to go.
Yep, Ruler sitting 0-2 alongside Core JJ from the bottom side. The early game was a disaster for them. They needed some kind of out later on in the game. Not going to have as much farm. And, well, all of a sudden, even Game 2 is going heavily the way of Afrika. This is not what we expected.
And this is, of course, not banning Gragas, biting them in the bum. We talked about it being a ban. But Tucson just says, why don't I just walk up? The Gragas is there as well for this play. He wasn't even needed to start the engage. They are so reliable on these plays, and they're also in position first. Good roam from Kramer. The next time, it'll be a cast. This time, quiet by the meta.
Yeah. Spirit waiting on the backside. The twin shadows from Kramer. Look at how much zoning he does all the time. Cuvee is exhausted, not able to get the Mega Dart. There's the engage, the Yasuo 3-man knockup. Unbelievable, the Infernal Drink 2. And look at Kane in the back line. He's gonna take out one. He's gonna get Ambition as well. A total rout after the fight here. Kuro is gonna go down in the end. Actually, Fly trying to team fight Zoe, but he cannot in the end. And Cuvee, the only one to survive here, as Core JJ in the backline will also get engaged upon. Should be just a 4-for-1 in the end if they can kill this Braum. Looks like they should be able to. Just a bit of damage. Tucson picks it up. Infernal Drake and 4 kills. Afrika are sending a message tonight.
Please, sir, can I have some more, says Afrika Freaks. They want more kills. Everyone's flashing for them at the end. Watch the replay here. Watch how they actually get the engage.
Tucson's back, baby.
Gen G thinks they're ready to go, and Tucson looks like he has no animation on his head, but pulverized. Instant response from Kuro and the rest of the team. And then everyone's flashing and saying, my KDA needs to be higher.
Bunch of KDA players on the side of Gen Z. No, but really just a fantastic engage there from Tucson. Definitely have to call him out. He's had a pretty lackluster summer so far, and well, the playoffs come in. Game isn't over. Gen Z looking to get a supporting teleport from behind. Kuro might just be dead here, as looks like there's no hope. He does have the GA. We'll see if they decide to jump on in here. The cast comes in, but the knockup is good onto Kuro. And that means that they take that mid laner away. Where does Gen G go from here?
Is it time to turn onto a Baron is the question for Gen G. You feel that this game has already slipped out of your hands. Do you go for the Yo?
Trouble here is not going to hop the slow, actually. Wants to hop the never move, but Kramer hits it anyway. They get the flash out of him. The cash comes in. It's going to be good, and Cuvee will go down. A nice little pick on the bottom side. And now Afrika are looking to rotate to the bottom lane.
This freight train's still on the way. Here comes Kuro and Tucson.
Oh, they want to fight here, actually. Really nice pillar, and Tucson is going to miss the engage. So Pillar's good. Windwall's going to stop him. They have a push in the bottom lane. Not able to pick off any more kills, but Afrika will get like this Varus and Zoe composition. We were talking about expectations for Gen Z into this matchup. They played super standard here in game number 2. It's working out to take out Kramer's health bar, but how about a cast to stop that one? And how about a dead Trundle? Is going to flash away, and Keen actually eats too much damage. The never move is there, though. They get the Trundle. Not able to get it just yet. Fly is not going to get any damage on the front line either. Kramer, another never move is going to land, and they get a free kill off of it. And look at Kuro down in the bottom side, just looking for a knockup, and he would go in. Fly going to hop forward, hits that trouble bubble. Gonna commit to the cleanse. He gets the knock up, and there's the last breath. And see you later, Zoe. See you in the graveyard as they take out that Zoe, and maybe now they can look at another objective. Some pings on the Baron. They're definitely thinking about it.
You can tell Afrika are feeling it. Every Never move might as well be targeted from this Swain. It's been outrageous here. You get your own knock up on the Yasuo. You kill Zoe. Catharsis for so many people around the world. This is definitely going to be Baron Afrika. They're knocking on a 2-0.
You said it before, Papa. Who's going to get that first Baron this time? Once again, it is a free.
An OG one as, okay, here we go.
We're going for more, and Spirit stole the third Infernal as well to add insult to injury. This game might as well just be GG. Kane is trying to face check 3 people, and he can. And wow, Afrika have sent a message tonight. They are dominating Gen G.
They have triple Infernal after the steal, double Righteous Glory, and a dead Kramer.
Not the first time he's done that when he's ahead. He makes it work, though, as, well, there's CP for you.
GPO goes big. Afrika Freaks pushing through the mid lane. They've got the Baron buff. Doesn't matter, they have no siege. We said the spoiler was Baron buff. The 3 Infernals is a spoiler as well. Double swap. DP can do it. Another great performance from Keen. He's back in form. Base broken by Afrika Freaks.
I don't know what it is about the playoffs, but certainly Afrika do, as they have the magic sauce. They've come in, and they have obliterated Gen G in 2 games. Looking for that tutorial victory you always talk about, the 3rd inhibitor, looking to go down here for Afrika.
You don't have siege, you have to take down all 3 inhibitors to actually cause the game to end. Here we go!
What? They get the knock up there onto Fly, but Kuro is going to have his GA pop, but just so much extra damage from everybody else as Keen takes out the Gnar. They're going to get Fly as well. A double kill now to Keen. He's not going to be the MVP, but he's playing like it here at the end. Afrika are just unbelievably ahead at this point. They're looking to push on in, and it looks like they're going to be the team that's going up against Kingzone on Wednesday. And there is just no hope. Another engage comes in, and Ambition goes down again. They want to take everybody out here, and they will. Just Core JJ is going to survive on the backside. Cannon Barrage will not do it in the 2-0 victory to Afrika Freaks here in the wild card matchup. A huge upset, and they're able to pull it off tonight.
4 wild card series in a row. Afrika Freaks had won 0 games and lost 8. They made it to the finals, didn't have to play in the wild card in spring season. They seem annoyed that they had to today. They were not one of the teams joint top 4 in the league. We had rank 1 at 13-5, rank 4 Gen G at 13-5. Afrika Freaks come in at 10-8, say no worries mate, and smash Gen G in just outrageous fashion. They also do it in the way that they did before Rift Rivals. After Rift Rivals trying to conform to the meta, they were 4-6, they looked a bit off the pace, aiming wasn't working out. They bring back Kramer, and they just smash Gen G. Gen G was already thinking about how they had the good matchup into Kingzone in the first best of 5. Sorry, no best of 5s for you until the Worlds qualifier. Gen G will be there. In fact, given that they have 20 points and SKT have 30 points, Gen G will add
Gragas to Spirit and GP up to the top lane. It was just a pretty ugly one there, and Afrika rolled with it really nicely.
And then Gen G on the red side, let's hold them accountable. We were not enthused with how lifeless the last round was. The last pick Zoe into Yasuo. It's not a fantastic matchup. They picked last pick for comp rather than making a comp like we saw from Afrika Freaks on the red side with the Quinn. Gen G tried to do what they always do, and you know what? Afrika Freaks were ready and then some to punish them for it.
Game ends with an over 20,000 gold lead for Afrika. Kramer on the Swain.
Definitely.
Every single never move outside of one. He's going to get his first MVP of the postseason here. Might even be his first MVP overall for Summer, but not 100% sure. But it looks like a 4-hour interview today. It's actually going to be Kuro and the head coach instead of the second MVP. So good play from Kramer, but won't be hearing from him.
And I believe